Got the Hawk, Andre Dawson right here. Great tribute autograph. Got Whitey. Got a couple of him, just different pictures, same set. Bert. Got the autograph for him. Pat Gillick. Obviously he's in as an executive. Robbie Almore. Robbie. Oh, Barry. Griffey's buddy. Mad Dog. In case you guys don't know, I obviously have mentioned Ken Griffey Jr. several times because my collection of him is significantly bigger than all the stuff combined. It's not even close. My firstborn son is named Griffey, and my second son is named Maddox. So this is why. That dude right there. Thought this would be another lock. I mentioned with the King Felix. I was thinking Hudson had a real good shot at the Hall of Fame, and he did. He did have a good shot, but just trailed off and didn't have a career that lasted quite long enough. But he had a good career. So cool duel with Frank. A couple Hall of Famers there. Jim Thome and Frank. More Big Hurt. Obviously that one's awesome. Nice patch. Dynasty did it right for pretty much every card. Got a lot of great Biggio stuff. I've trimmed the fat on it, so I only got a few cards, but you can see why I kept these ones. Some of the colors and the autograph. The 1 of 1 right there, so yeah, there's no reason to have a bunch more. Randy Johnson. I like that card. Very simple, but I like the simple autographs with a piece of material as well. The combination. Just love it. Smoltzy. Glavin. Sparky. Okay, so this is into the ones that were like the shapes that didn't fit, or like the non-normal size cards. There's a few of those, but then you'll see right after this, and obviously Stephen made Hall of Fame, but pretty damn cool card from that era. After these 3 big ones here though, it's now multiple players, and most of these are actually all Hall of Famers together. I don't know that anybody on any of these cards is not in Hall of Fame, so might be wrong in that, but I believe that's how I have them stacked. And then I'll note some of the other stuff I got here. Well, I said that, and they got JJ Hardy right there, so let's edit that out. Not that I'm gonna take the time to do that, but yeah, JJ has 0% chance of the Hall, so my bad. But for the most part, Ripken, Fisk, Seaver. It's Reggie, Don Mattingly, who should be in the Hall of Fame. He has some sort of like documentary about to come out. That's when I'm filming this. Hopefully I'll get it uploaded before that comes out. Dave Winfield, Yogi and Lefty, Jackie and Duke. Great combo there. All 4 of these guys, Hall of Famers. Great dual patch. I've had 3 of these 10. This exact card, I've had 3 of the 10, so I kept the nicest patches of the 3 that I had. Traded the other 2. Just opened so many cases. I love this one here. It's Roy, Pee Wee, and Jackie, if you can't see it. Obviously, had some other stuff earlier from them. Specifically Jackie here. And this right here is Stan Musial, Albert Pujols, and Lou Brock, in case you can't see the names. Obviously, Pujols is 100% lock for the Hall of Fame, so he'll be in. Love this card. There's a triple version of this. It's Maddox, Smoltz, and Glavin. I really want to get my hands on it. So even though I said that kind of haven't been collecting, I'll find a way. I'll find the money. I'll trade in, buy something like that if I can get that card off somebody. So like I said, obviously Maddox is one of my kids' names. Glavin was actually almost his name, so I narrowed it down from 20 names down to the last 3, and both Maddox and Glavin were in that final 3 because I was picking the names for the kids. But that lineup, like that roster, when I was fairly young, that Braves roster, I was actually a huge Braves fan. And I remained a Braves fan until the day I took a job with the Houston Astros. So I worked for the Astros and Cardinals and Major League Baseball in general, and I trained athletes and stuff. So until that point, I was a Braves fan. So for more than 20 years, Braves my team. So especially the 90s Braves, they got a little place in my heart. So if I can get that triple, I definitely still want to get that. I've seen it, but it's just been like stupid expensive. But now like I'd like to add it. So Rhino with Ripken. This is actually a quad here. I pulled this one as well. Prime cuts. This is, I believe, the initial year of prime cuts, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, I might be terribly mistaken. Maybe it's the initial year I bought prime cuts. So I'm not sure on that. But I remember I pulled this. So Carlton, Seaver, Nolan, Bob. I mentioned I have some cards that are just like not here. They're just completely missing for some reason. From one of the moves, they're just gone. Hopefully, they're not like stolen. That shit has happened before, which is enraging, obviously. But I have another quad. I have other players in a different quad. I don't know where it is. Non-pitchers on the other one. Here's Bob Lemon. Is this one? I think it's a dual as well. So Bob, yeah, Lubrido. Bob and Lou. And then this one's a dual as well. Seaver, George Brett. Which this whole concept with the cut autos, I mean, it's clean, which is nice. It's good cuts, but also it's like kind of silly. No pictures, nothing. So I don't get hung up on if there's the team logo necessarily, because I don't think that matters. That actually annoys me, as I've told some of you that have been around me collecting for a long time. People get too hung up on that. I mean, if you have the Hall of Fame approval, the licensing from the Hall of Fame, that's all that matters for Hall of Famers, because you can use their name, their likeness. You just can't use the team. I don't care about that. Especially these guys that change teams, because not many people are like, Ripken, right? So it kind of doesn't matter what team they're in. I just want to see the person, though. So I have no picture. That's my least favorite type of card. So stuff like this, even though I love Seaver and Brett's one of my favorite athletes in history, I would trade that into something else if I needed to at some point.